Okay folks, Nathan from KBL Texas Homestead, and today we're going to do a little different video. I'm going to run you around most of the day with me. It is early morning here on the homestead, and we're going to start some chores, finishing up some projects that we got to do here on the homestead. We got to get some work done, so it's just going to be a chore day. I got to do some cleanup. I got a chicken coop that I've been trying to finish for a year now. I'm working on it, so we're going to start off with it, get to a certain point on it, and then we're going to move forward with cleaning up, doing some chores, maybe a little garden work, because I got some weeding and stuff I need to do in my garden. I need to tidy up. Looking at the grass, might get to cutting some grass outside, but just going to bring you along with me for the day. Camera's riding with me all day, and I'm just going to turn it on and film. So, Nathan from KBL Texas, thank you for coming back to the channel, watching this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And Alright, first line of business, folks, you can see here, I've got these 1x4s going across. It's going to be to hold my metal roofing. I've got these gaps here I need to fill in. Need to cut a few more boards, finish that section off with 1x4s, and then we'll be ready for the metal roofing. I've already got this side 1x4'd up all the way to the existing roof. Today we're just going to work on putting the 1x4s. I'm going to get them measured, get them cut, get them put on, and then that'll get me to the point where when I get a day free, I'll come and pull all this plywood off that I had up there temporarily over the hen house, and I'll be able to put metal on the whole roof and be done with this project. Finally, a year later, done. Well, almost done, because then it's still got to be painted, but the structural will be done. So let's get it rocking. Well guys, it's looking like my plans for the chores right now have changed. One of my cows just walked into my backyard. He's not supposed to be able to get into this part of the yard. So at least she knows where she's supposed to be. She's walking back through the gate over there. Ain't no telling how long she's been out or where the other ones are at. So let's jump on the handy buggy, go find out what's going on. Well, thankfully it was just the little one that got out, Churro, there standing behind me, and the other ones were exactly where they were supposed to be. So I disconnected the hot wire fence and crawled underneath with a bag of food, and she followed me right through, as the other ones did as well. So I went and dropped them some food so I could keep them preoccupied and give me some time to walk this fence and see exactly what happened. Alright folks, nothing is ever what it seems to be on the homestead. You can't plan nothing out because the unexpected happens. One of the cows got out, so now I've got to rehook up this temporary fence. As you can see here, I got a temporary gate, and I cut my hot wire that feeds down this fence line to the back side of the pastures. And all that's dead now because I cut this hot wire. So now I got to I'm not going to be back here for a little while, so I gotta get this hot wire temporary hooked back up. That way I can keep these cows in. But this is gonna be the entrance to our new work site right here. We're building a new shop on the homestead, and that's why I cut that fence. I made an entrance. We threw down some culverts, got some sand put down, so now we can cross over from the house, driveway entrance, straight through here into the pasture where the shop's gonna be. So let me hook up this hot wire, figure out what I need to keep it off of these panels, and we'll go from there. Alright, we got that hot wire temporarily made up, and we're gonna ride through here and check everything down the fence line. Alright, now we're just gonna head through the back of this pasture all the way down this fence line and see what we got happening. As we go through, we'll stop and do a little check on the fence. Let's see what's happening. Alright folks, so I got a pretty good indication that this is where they went through. So I'll try to show you this, but my property line ends right here where I've got this temporary fence up, and I got this temporary hot wire coming through here to keep them from going back into that area. And actually where that post is where my property line ends, but as you can see, it's just so thick across there that we weren't able to continue our fencing all the way through there. So I found a clearer spot here. I made it clear, and we hooked up some temporary fencing, barbed wire and hot wire. But looks like this hot wire is down. It wasn't energized, and I was hoping just the look of it would keep them honest, because they know what the hot wire is. But apparently the little one did not respect them boundaries, and she went through it and then got out somewhere, found a low spot in the fence, probably right there it's looking like, and went through. So let's get this corrected and hopefully keep them on our side of the pasture. And see what are the issues we may have. I think I got the area in question taken care of. Everything else is looking pretty good. I've got this fence still looking strong. Got my guardian dog, old Duke, running around the woods with me. I think I'm all right. Now, let's zoom in here just past the fence line. You see that nice blackberry patch. Alright folks, look at this guy and all its wonder right here. Right up in there. Check him out. It's a big old owl. Woo! Alright folks, we hit another corner of the property. Everything seems to be intact over there, nice and hot. So we're going to continue walking down this fence line through this path that has been created. Sorry, choking on a blackberry seed that I've been picking and eating as I walk. Gotta get a little snack, get my energy up, you know. You feel me? You heard? So let's keep it rolling. We'll walk through this path here. Everything's looking pretty good. I think the cows are content for now. Anybody has animals, you know that's not always long. They're content for now, but it won't be long. They'll be back walking the fence line, trying to figure out where there's a weak spot. They're still eating some ground pellets that I dropped them earlier just to regain their attention. Hey Lucky, these cows need some hoof trimming. I'm gonna have to figure something out pretty quick on that. These boys need some hoof trimming. It's okay. Donkey, what are you doing, Donkey? Leave my dog alone. You big old bully. You leave my dog alone. You always want to be fighting with little animals. I know that's your job here on the homestead, but not with my dog. Come on, dude. Let's. Alright, folks. Now that we've got that mending fences chore done, unexpected chore on the homestead. It's one of my favorite chores. Don't get me wrong. I love doing it. I said it in my 10 question video. I just don't love doing it under those conditions. I like doing them under my conditions, not under unexpected conditions. So I'll flip you around here. See, sorry about this, the whirlwind. See if I can pick this up. But back here is where the cow came through. My good old churro, she got through the fence, through that hot wire, out to the back of the property, and ended up coming straight up the fence line and into the backyard where I don't have it fenced because they're not supposed to be back there. But nonetheless, she stayed in the property and then went right back to where she knew home was. So that was a good thing. But now that fiasco's done, let's get back to knocking out these boards on this chicken. Alright, folks, chore number 1 that was on the list, it's actually chore number 2 because I did the fence mending, but the original chore on the list to get the boards up on the run is done. So that is complete. We can move on. Okay, I find it important to clean up as you go. We can go through the day doing jobs, pulling out more tools and doing jobs. And then at the end of the day, there's just too much to pick up. So if you do one project, pick up everything that you don't need for the next project, put it away, and then you can begin your second project. That way you don't accumulate a bunch of junk at the end of the day and don't have the time to pick it up. Okay, so here I'm just folding up my saw that I had pulled out to make these cuts on my lumber for the chicken coop, and I won't be doing any more woodworking for some time, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold it up and put it away in storage for safekeeping. It is important to take care of your tools for they take care of you and make life easier when you need it. I'm also gonna be collecting all the scrap wood and piling it up because I'm gonna be hauling it off to the woodshed. That way I can use it for future projects. All right, folks, next line of business for me, I get to load up all this metal and relocate it over by the chicken coop somewhere, because that's all the metal for the chicken coop roof. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks awfully short, but hopefully it'll fit. I had it cut, I measured it, I had to cut the size, so hopefully it fits. But let's load it up into the buggy and we'll relocate it over yonder. Alright folks, we had a little Texas storm blow through, getting everything nice and wet. It'll probably just run and get enough wet to make it extra hot for this evening, but kind of put a damper on all the outdoor activity cleanup for now. We'll see what happens. It was thundering and lightning pretty bad a little bit ago, so we're gonna let it blow through and see what happens. But you always save work for rainy days. I've got some rainy day work. I now will be cleaning up this mess here. All these tools I've had pulled out of that little shed there. Got to get it reorganized, get all this cleaned up so we can have a little shindig this evening right here. So that's what I'll be working on while it's raining and until it clears up. Okay folks, I know there was nothing glorious about this video, but I just wanted to bring you along on a daily weekend here on the homestead. A lot of work that's got to be done and not enough time to do it. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and like always, till next time.